Come over here and give me some love. Hello, everybody. Toby Till here with Rocky Mountain Snow MX. This is my son, Ty Till. We're having a little father-son ride day today. We stopped for a little lunch just to kind of hang out, spend some time together. We're going to do a walk-around video of his bike now. Ty, why don't you introduce your bike? Who is this?
Okay, this is Green Goblin. He is a 450 with an S kit on the back.
Yeah, so 2019 Honda CRF450R with a 2021 Riot LE S kit. So Ty, you originally started out on a little bitty ripper with a 110, right? Super parking lot hero, wouldn't make it out of its own tracks, but you rode like crazy and enjoyed that. Then we built you a Honda CRF450R with a very custom Yeti 120 SS. And you got on that, what, when you were 8 years old?
Yeah, probably.
8 or 9 years old?
Yeah.
You rode that for 3 seasons. And then this season, we decided to take you from the small chassis 150 bike up to the 450. Only reason we did a 450, we were going to do a 350 because it's a little easier for new people to manage and a little bit mild. But for what I found this Works Edition for, it was even less money than what a new 350 was. So the chassis is the same size. We went to 450. Ty, were you intimidated by this bike?
Yeah, a little. I thought it would handle a lot different. My last bike, Spider-Man, he could really maneuver well, and I really liked that bike. I was super good with it. So I was super afraid that this bike wouldn't handle as well. I wouldn't have as much steering comprehension, but this bike worked just the same.
I mean, this is a big bike compared to your old bike. Lots
Right.
more power, lots more track,
Yep.
and you're still a little dude.
Right. My last bike didn't have any traction. Like, I couldn't go up a semi-hill without either burying the track, falling over, something like that. So this bike really helps me. It just still amazes me that I can just go straight up instead of having to side hill all the way.
Yeah, and you're really riding the trees awesome. You know, I kind of felt like day one you had a little bit of learning curve, just starting the new season, getting used to the new bike. But from day 2 on, watching you ride at home on the big chassis bike with the S kit. You know, you're so lightweight that utilizing an S kit for your height, for your weight is absolutely awesome. You know, for a more experienced rider, a heavier rider, the S kit isn't so great, but for Ty, it is absolutely the perfect fit for him, his weight, his height. The whole package really works together well for him. He's getting into the point to where he's really riding trees hard with me and doing a great job. So Ty, go grab the camera. Let's do our walk around of your bike. Tell them all about it. Just go to this side. There you go. All right, so we'll start out first and foremost. We are really liking the mountaintop ski on the Timbersled kits. So Ty's running the mountaintop ski. You see that it is also coupled to the S kit spindle. And then moving up, we've got the Rocky Mountain Snow MX custom built forks for his weight and his riding ability. Timbersled handlebar bag. Off to the side, you see these lights. These are a different light than I normally use. This is a Timbersled light. The only reason I use these lights on Ty's bike is because we are running the low risers. So Ty being a smaller guy, a little bit shorter, he couldn't really use the tall risers like we all like, so we put low risers on his bike. There's no room for the typical Cyclops headlight that we utilize, so we utilize these side headlight mounts. That works really well. We did C3 handguards, C3 one-piece top clamp, Trail Tech Voyager Pro, so that when he's in the trees stuck and he's going, Dad, I'm over by this tree. Well, I don't have to search around for him forever. I can look at my Voyager Pro and locate him right on the Voyager Pro. We also have a Garmin Rhino mount for him just as a GPS backup too. On this bike, something super cool. 19 and 20s and earlier model Hondas used a cable style clutch, which was very, very difficult to squeeze. It had a lot of clutch pressure. Well, Ty didn't have a lot of strength in his hands when he switched to this bike, and that cable clutch was really difficult for him to squeeze and maneuver the bike. Well, this is a hydraulic Megara hydraulic clutch that is an aftermarket add-on that takes away the cable. So now we've got a full hydraulic clutch on this bike. The very cool thing about this clutch is that it's made by Megara. So the Midwest Mountain 30% decrease clutch lever really does fit right onto the master cylinder that comes with the Megara clutch and gives 30% more lightweight pressure to his clutch like we've never seen before. So this is a really nice upgrade for the 1920s and then earlier model Hondas. Of course, we've got the C3 heated handlebars on this bike, along with Ty's custom green Goblin graphics and the bulletproof radiator guards up front. Down here, you see the bottom side of the hydraulic clutch and the hydraulic master cylinder up top and the slave cylinder down here. C3 foot pegs. Ty is running the chain drive Timbersled S kit back here. It is the LE, so it has the adjustable shocks. Gas can is the lineless gas can that we sell. The S120 is a little bit shorter kit, so we can't run the typical Pelican case that we do. This is a little bit different one, bolted straight to the tunnel. We do an electric fan on Ty's bike. These 2019 and 20s, they have a weird hose routing from factory Honda, and they don't cool efficiently. So we started this bike out with OB-Guard, PST engine jackets, and this bike would overheat like crazy all of the time. So we had to remove those items to try to keep the bike cool even on powder days. We tried some aftermarket Y-style hoses that route the coolant differently and let the water pump work more effectively, and that's helped out a lot. So we're not fighting overheating problems anymore on Ty's bike. But unlike everything else, it runs hot enough that we don't really need an engine jacket or OB-Guard even on the deep days. DID gold chain is what we run. C3 intake is in here. We remove the air box and run the C3 intake. And then also on this side, we've got his battery jumper cable hanging out down here so that if we do need to jump. This bike also does have the new Timbersled QSL TSS. Really a nice improvement for Ty and his riding. And Ty, if you want to come around the back side now, we'll take a look, show exhaust and some of the goodies on this side. So RP Race exhaust is an add-on to this. 19s and 20s both have dual exhaust. This is a single side exit exhaust by RP Race. Really works in the higher RPM range. Carbon fiber heat shields on the exhaust to keep from burning pants. Recluse clutch CX with a heavy Henson clutch basket. Here is our C3 thermostat, custom hoses that we got for this bike. Kind of in review with this bike, for me, it's not my kit, right? It's a little short, it's a little small. It gets stuck on deeper days with a rider my size on it. But what a ball. This amount of power going to this little bitty kit. The Riot S kit spools up so fast and really feels like it's on rails. It's awesome for a very aggressive rider like myself to ride on a hard packed day. This bike seems just faster and more on rails than a lot of bikes that we ride. Just due to the fact it's an S kit, it's lower to the ground. The Riot 120 spools up really fast with this kind of power. The whole package works really well. What did I miss, Ty? Anything? Looking good? All right. Well, there's our walk around. Oh, yeah, see concept seats. And I did cover heated handlebars, right? You like your hands nice and warm with the shut-off valve right here. So, yeah, there's our rundown and a walk around of Ty's 2023 build that he'll be rocking for the next couple years. Toby Till, Rocky Mountain Snow MX. Thank you very much for your time.